Hi everyone, my 5p on dealing with not difficulties but setbacks in life and facing them head on as much as you can. Now, having said that, I'm not a professional in terms of counseling, professional in terms of psychiatry. I worked in academia most of my life, and I know of many setbacks and still can smile. When people talk to me, they say, "Oh, you're strong." But on one side, I know how fragile we all are. So strength is one coin, and strength is great to have. And I think I'm strong. But I don't think that I'm not fragile, or I don't think that I don't have any setbacks. I do have them. And sometimes it's really harsh setbacks as well. But having said that, there might be many more to come, so we don't know. Life is funny. So what we have is the most setbacks that we can have in life so far, and many people have more setbacks than we do have. So defining setback is what today's setback is, might be not tomorrow's setback. So I think we need to start with acknowledging that what we deem to be a setback today might be tomorrow's an ease and a funny story, or something that we look back and say, well, that's great that it happened, because if it didn't happen, then I wouldn't move to direction A, B, C. So setbacks are great mechanism to shake you up. And sometimes we are so comfortable in what we do, how we do it, the way we do it, and we don't recognize it because we are so comfortable in our ways of operating, of having the daily coffee, having the daily commute, going and doing the job, coming back, having the same sort of friends, same sort of environment, without questioning, without considering. Sometimes we are lucky and it's a great work, it's a great way of doing things, it's a fabulous life, and we are so blessed. But sometimes it's also we don't see what we have is hindering us to be something different in our life. For example, let me give you an example. During COVID, it was a horrific time. I don't wish it to see it again. But on the other hand, because we were stuck in our places, I began painting, and I did love painting in the beginning. But now, when I was a kid, when I was a youngster, so people were saying, oh, you're talented. And I didn't listen to that at all. But I began to paint, and it has been wonderful. It's been such a blessing in disguise that I love colors. It makes me happy. My friends have a lot of my paintings. I have a lot of colors surrounding me, frame pieces. Some of the one of them I sold, which was funny as well. I didn't expect it to sell. So it's amazing what can happen. So it doesn't need to be financial sometimes, but it needs to give you a dimension to your life. If that wasn't disguised as a blessing, I don't know what I would do today, for example. So sometimes we need to see it with a different set of eyes. I know it's very difficult. I know it's very hard sometimes on many of us. It's really hard, and we can't see a way out. And it might be also right that we can't see a way out. But sometimes it's not having a way out opens the door of something else that we would never have gone open or tried to open that door at all. So let me put it that way. I had the ideas of coming into and talking to people, students especially, to help them, because I genuinely was feeling that I wasn't doing as much as I wanted to do. Whether it brings views or not, it doesn't matter at that stage. But it's good to have your 5P on the topic. And it's great to share your knowledge, your way of doing things. And I think we all have something to give, which is exceptional, which is great. Although we mostly think we don't have anything to give, which is funny and bizarre in itself as well. So, coming back without sidetracking again, so to our topic, setbacks, how we define them is really important. We can cry about it, we can be really upset, it might be our darkest hour, but setbacks are just setting back you few steps back, and maybe you might jump before. One colleague was saying, we have a saying, before you jump you have to take several steps back to be able to jump. And I love that description. And I think even if you don't jump that far away, or even if you can't jump, I think taking these steps back gives you a perspective that you would never have, gives you the time frame to breathe in, gives you look with eyes maybe of fear, maybe of with confusion, but gives you a different set of eyes and gives you a set of different definitions. So dealing with setbacks, there isn't magic bullet. I don't believe in magic bullets. I believe in what works for you. And what works for you, usually we have glimpses of it, we have indices of it, but sometimes it's good to talk to people as well, and people that you care and that care about you as well. And sometimes the number of people might just reduce and shrink. That's okay as well. Sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need to be able to revise, restructure, redesign our lives. It might be not as good as we thought it would be. It might be maybe better than we thought it would be. But it's an attempt that counts. It's not a struggle. It's not the challenge. It's how can I look to this issue differently as much as I want to be. I know I have limitations, but what can I do to make the needle a bit further down? So it's difficult. Sometimes we might see it as impossible, but that's okay in itself as well. So acknowledging what we feel, how we feel challenged is okay, completely okay. And however others define that, it's okay as well. It's their thinking, it's not your thinking. I feel so blessed to have the hobby of painting, and I just enjoy it immensely. It just lights my day up. And I would never come across that if it wasn't for COVID. Horrible time, worried sick, cried a lot with friends, with students who lost dearest. I don't want to live it through, but that has brought something out in me that I didn't think anything will bring it out. So setbacks are disguised sometimes as opportunities. We might not know it. We don't know how they will transfer in our lives. So deep breath and just process it as ready you are. If you need help, go get help. Nobody needs to know it. If you need to talk, talk. And sometimes it's so amazing what happens. I have a lovely hairdresser, and he has been so generous with his thoughts, with his talks, and I never thought he would be somebody like that. But amazing friend, I would call him, and he doesn't know it. So I'm so blessed finding lovely people that I haven't expected in any corner. So it has given me so many blessings in disguise that I wasn't aware. And if I didn't have any setbacks, I wouldn't be able to find it out. So I don't know whether you can call me strong. I don't know whether you can call anyone strong when they have setbacks. But I think one step at a time, the elders were right, one step at a time with everything in life, we just as we move on. So life doesn't need to be perfect. We just need to enjoy it as much as we can, whenever we can, and how we can. And that's my 5P on setbacks. And good luck, everyone.